Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Keith's Boxing Gym Talk. I am your host, K-Rob216, man. Thank you guys for tuning in today, man. I know it's been about a week since I've been on here, man, but haven't really been that much boxing news that's worthy to discuss. Well, we got something different though, you know, something that I rarely do, but we're gonna do with the predictions. Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora for the junior middleweight championship of the world. Before we get into that though, man, I want you guys to like and subscribe. Again, like and subscribe. I like this matchup. I think everybody else likes this matchup. Sebastian Fundora is a phenomenon in the 154-pound division. 6'6". 6'6", man. Reach long as hell. I've never seen nothing like that in my 25 years of watching boxing. You know, may have been some in the past, I don't know, but it's unheard of though. Going against Keith Thurman, man. So, well, I do want to see Keith Thurman come back and win. I love to see the old dog come back and have a Cinderella story. I do. I honestly do. But I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow night when he faces up against that young man, the young, hungry lion that's been very active. This is Keith Thurman's 5th fight in 9 years. In 9 years. So, you know, injuries, promotional disputes or whatever. That's not good going against somebody as big as Sebastian Fundora, and that's active. He comes forward, and if he wants to pressure you, he's going to pressure you. Yeah, I got some feelings about Sebastian Fundora, how he got knocked out by Mendoza. You know, I felt like he lacked killer instinct by getting up. But I just don't see Keith Thurman beating him as bad as I want him to. A lot of people like to go off of what Keith Thurman did in his last fight against Brock Jarvis. Let me tell you something, guys. Brock Jarvis is a blown up light welterweight, for real. You know, his first loss was against Liam Parrell, the man that Richardson Hitchens just dethroned for the title, for the IBF junior welterweight title. Liam Parrell knocked him out in the first round. Knocked out Brock Jarvis in the first round. Yeah, we seen what Keith Thurman did, knocked him out in the 3rd round. Like I said, man, that just doesn't tell me nothing that you've been off this for 2 years before that or whatever. And, you know, the matchmakers are with PBC or something like that. They wanted to give you something tailor-made. They wanted to see, because what I seen, when I seen the weigh-ins and stuff, and I'm like, oh, man, this dude is big. This dude is big. I didn't pay attention to his history or who he lost to. I was just looking at how big he was and stuff like that. And then when I seen how easily Keith Thurman disposed of him, I'm like, let me go back and look at his last loss. And he lost to Parrell. So I say all this to say this, man. Keith Thurman has, in these years since he's lost to Pacquiao, he has not been tested. He's not been tested. He hasn't been battle tested at all. Liam Parrell is nothing. Mario Barrios, he's a little solid contender or whatever, but hey, man, this is his second. He just lost against Keith Thurman. He got knocked out by Tank Davis. I mean, he just lost by Ryan Garcia. He's mediocre at the best. I just don't see Sebastian Fundora losing to Keith Thurman, a very, very inactive Keith Thurman, even though I do, like I said, I want to see a Cinderella story. I love those stories. Just don't see it happen with his volume of punching, his long height, his reach. Yes, Keith Thurman, he hits hard, but let's be real, he's a welterweight at the end of the day. He still looks like a welterweight in the ring, you know. Like I said, even though Mendoza got knocked out, but I think they're going to learn that in the training camp, to stop leaving yourself open when you're trading. Try not to leave yourself open too much while you were trading. That's what he did with Mendoza. Mendoza stepped back. You know, Fundora didn't. He didn't give himself enough time. He didn't put his guards up fast enough or whatever, man. So that's what I think is going to go down tomorrow. We got a lot of other fights on the undercard, but the undercard is nothing like the Zone's undercard or even Top Rank's undercard. So I care not to talk about them. So I probably will be making a video later on today. The other predictions, man, Moses Atama versus Jermaine Franklin for tomorrow. So I probably would do a quick one, maybe a quick short with that one, you know. I just want to spend like 5 minutes on this because, you know, Keith Thurman has a lot of history. You know, it was nice when he beat Danny Garcia, beat Sean Porter. He lost to the great Manny Pacquiao. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And then we got Sebastian Fundora, you know, the 6'6" dude. Shit, the undisputed video game. I think he's like one of the most downloaded because of how tall he is in the welterweight division. I can never beat him when I'm playing online. So that's why I saw, that's why I talked about this, man. But don't you guys forget to like and subscribe, man. I'm about to go ahead and maybe take me a little nap or something like that, man. Let me know y'all comments, let me know what y'all think, man. And I will talk to you guys later.